Thanks for returning. I hope this video finds you happy and doing well. As you know by the thumbnail, this video is going to be a foundation review, so if you're interested, then just keep watching. All right, so the last foundation review that I did, I know is probably over a month ago, but I'm back in full effect, and I want to review the new Givenchy Teint Couture City Balm, and this is it right here. So this is just a spoiler alert. I love this foundation. I really like the finish of it, but if you all don't want to hear my little blurb in the beginning, you can certainly skip to the timestamps below where I do the application as well as the check-ins. I will have some photos of with a flash as well as without a flash. So let's get to talking about this little baby right here. I absolutely love the finish. There are a few drawbacks that I don't like, and I'll get to them in just a second. The shade that I have is C345, and this foundation does come in 14 shades with 3 undertones, and the 3 undertones are warm, neutral, and cool. I am in the cool shade. Now when you do skip to the application, don't be alarmed because my forehead is darker than the rest of my body, so when I apply it up there and like on my chin, it will look extra light, but as you can see, it all comes together once you add your contour and your bronzer and all of that goodness. So this foundation does claim to help you with UV rays as well as blue lights, you know, the stuff that's emitted from your cell phone. It also has a SPF of 25, which is really good. It does have light coverage, a natural finish, and it does claim to be good for combination oily, normal, and dry skin. My skin type is, I'm pretty much normal. I may get a little oily right here and on my nose, but outside of that, that's it. I mean, I can literally keep on a foundation all day, and more than likely it's gonna look the same after 6 to 8 hours. You know, that's just how my skin is. So with that being said, there are 2 negatives about this foundation, and you probably already know, and it is that it has alcohol as well as fragrance. So if those are 2 things that turn you off, you're gonna run from this foundation. So that's pretty much all I want to say about it. I really like it. I love the finish. You don't need a lot. You don't need to go into 2 and 3 applications, although if you want to build it up, I think that it builds up to probably a light medium. If you do have some problem spots, you could just do what I did and go over with the concealer, because I do have some problem spots that I attempted to conceal. So you can just go in with a concealer, or you could just have a full coverage powder and just kind of lightly powder the areas that are needed. I did not set this foundation. I did use powder, however, under my eyes to set the concealer, because I used a full coverage concealer, and I set the cream contour, and that's it. That's all the powder that I used. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the application, let you all see that, and you'll see my check-ins and my photos. I will not talk during those clips. I'll just have some music so you can see the application. So let me know down in the comments if you've tried it, if you plan on trying it, if you're gonna skip, if you could care less. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. check-in. I'm gonna really try and hang around for 8 hours, but this is it. And just to be fair, I've only been in the house all day. I haven't been doing anything special. The only places that were set is under my eye and where I contoured, and that's pretty much it. Well, everywhere that I added the concealer, but I didn't put any powder anywhere else. You don't need it, even if you aren't a heavy contourer like I am, or if you don't like the dramatic highlight like I do, you definitely don't have to do it. But this foundation is gorgeous, and you should see it in person. I think that video and this little type of video that I'm doing now really does not do this foundation justice. It's just gorgeous. Let me come in so you can see. It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So I'm back with my 8-hour check-in, and this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna come in close so you can see. And I think for the most part of it, it looks really, really good. You can certainly let me know what you think. And it's funny how in different lighting, the shade looks a little bit different. So this is it. If I hold it like this, you can see better. But I think it's holding up pretty good. I'm a little sweaty right up in here. I don't know if y'all can tell that, but outside of that, I think it looks good. So this is my 8-hour check-in, and you all just look at it. This foundation is so pretty. Let me come in close so you all can see what it's looking like. Oh my goodness, this is a very pretty foundation. I'm shocked that it looks this nice. This is so pretty. All right, see you in my next check-in. All right, so here is my 8-hour check-in, and it's still looking good. It seems like I have a little bit of oiliness right here, but nothing too major. All of this up here is where I sprayed with my setting spray. I haven't been doing anything but sitting around the house, but overall I think it looks good. It's a really pretty foundation. I think it holds up. Sorry for the shadow. I'm trying to move to where you can see. But yeah, I still think it's a really pretty foundation. So again, this is at 8 hours.